If you take this end off, you unscrew everything, you leave that on the hook. You can take a stick,
Pop it.
just pop
Be nice.
it. Where you can work all the way one direction.
Does it matter if there's tape overhangs? We can just pop in and take it, I guess.
Anyway, we're going to work, basically, the concept being that we want to have the plate as centered as possible within right? So when we come into this show, we come into the first room, which is always a difficult room. And part of the reason it's difficult is it used to be the storage for bicycles in this building, which makes it a great room, but makes it a kind of a tough room to show big works. So what we've done here is I kind of chose to make smaller works that were much more graphic and kind of related to California hard edge painting, which I've always been really interested in. So immediately upon walking in, you see 3 pieces, and these were the first 3 of these that I made, and they were so cool that I decided to make 2 more, which are in the second room, which we'll see in a second. Also in this room is the first of these landscape paint pieces that are related to a body of work that I've been working on for a long time. And you can see the grass kind of icons evidenced in them, and lots of the patternage. A lot of the patterns in these pieces come from like sumi brush drawings that I did, and we digitally cut them. And then on the other wall is a red piece. It's also from the same group of work that has some pieces actually that were made even 2-3 years ago, and this section of red and white patternage that's based on traditional Islamic designs. So this room's kind of the second room's kind of the primary room where we have a lot of the new kite work, and we see 2 more of the small pieces that I built for the other room, which again are kind of about West Coast kind of abstraction and this idea of like the transit of objects across other objects, which will relate to the third room of the piece or of the show. Also there's a couple tall totems that I used to build pieces with that configuration years ago when I first started showing with Studio la Città. And kind of approaching this show, I thought it'd be kind of interesting to like revisit that with kind of the new vocabulary of the work. That's it. So we've moved to the other room. So this is the newest installation. Actually, part of it's very new and part of it's not so new. Part of it was built in 2012. The open cubes were part of a sculpture that kind of married kind of Minecraft iconography with Solowit, with the icons that we've been using in the kite work for a long time. So I had all these stickers screen printed to cover these cubes and to kind of create this sort of like teenage boy sensibility, bedroom sensibility, like your bedroom's built out of Solowit and you just sticker bomb the whole thing. And then this year I built the additional black hole structure, which I welded myself in my little shop in New York. And we tiled here, and this is the first time it's ever been shown. And in this room also we have we have 2 new paintings. I guess painting should be in quotes because they're UV inkjet printed images of star fields that were generated from images that were taken from the perspective of exoplanets looking towards Earth. So if you put cross through the picture plane, the center of the image is going to be the solar system. And they kind of create this sort of space narrative that dominates this room. And in this room, which is another low room, we have one more kite piece from the body of kite work that I made for this exhibition. All of the kite work that you've seen is from 2015, so it was all made this year. These paintings in this room were made in 2012, and they were made for a group exhibition here at Studio la Città, but they're also were kind of the precursor to building the large sculpture in the other rooms. So I was thinking about these sort of grid structures and these soliloquy sorts of gestures, back in 2011, 2012, when I originally made these paintings. And so with the opportunity of doing the show here, we unearthed them to put them, to show them again, kind of in the context of the larger sculpture that came later. And then we finished the show with another space painting, which is the third group, and there will be more of these as we kind of refine the process. And it's nice because it's in this room by itself. It feels very, very 2001.